guys, welcome back to another video. I am filming outside right now during the sunset hour. I am at this new amazing park. Check it out. Brody's over here. We're in a random bench. And I wanted to share with you 5 things that I wish I knew before I moved to New York City revolving around the summertime. So on this channel, we talk about moving to New York City and tips about living here. So if that's something that you're interested in, then definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell because I make Tuesday and Friday videos. So let's talk about the first thing that I wish I knew about summer in New York, and that it gets really hot and muggy. And everyone always told me that it does get really hot and muggy, but I don't even know the type of heat here. It's like, I want to call it like Alabama heat mixed with like humidity and sweat. Like right now it's pretty dry, thankfully, but the last 3 days it's been really hot and muggy and really gross. And when it's really hot, you're in a really small apartment, so I have to get a air conditioner. And the air conditioner usually is a window AC or it's a portable AC. Mine's a portable AC because my windows open up left and right. So it takes up like its own part of my already small apartment. If you guys haven't already seen my apartment tour, I'll put it linked over here. Basically, it gets really loud at night. Like, it's hard for me sometimes to sleep at night just because my AC is so freaking loud. And when you walk outside, you literally are just drenched in sweat. You constantly feel like there's something pushing you down, that type of heat. And I've lived in heat, okay? Like, I grew up in San Diego. I lived 3 years in Scottsdale, Arizona, which I know is like dry heat, but I also lived in Asia a lot during the summer and winter time, and the winter time's still hot. So like, I know heat. Like, the heat here, I don't know, it's like scorching, sweaty, dirty hot. So be prepared to shower a lot and just get used to like living in your own filthy sweat. Second thing that I wish I knew about summer in New York City is there's actually really cool parks that you can go to besides just Central Park. So to give you some context, I live in the West Village, which is south of 14th Street. So if you live south of 14th Street, it's considered downtown. And I didn't know downtown had really cool parks. I thought it was just Central Park. But if you live on the west side, there's all these cool piers over here on the West Side Highway. And this one I'm pretty sure is just brand new. Like, there's swings over there, and then there's actually a boat thing that you can drink at. I did that at Grand Banks last year. And then there's actually even like a park over here that you can go with your friends. Dog parks, you can obviously scooter, that sort of thing. And so you don't need to go all the way to Central Park if you want to be outside. You could literally just go to this park over here. So I would check that out. Brookfield Place right over there has actually a huge grass area. Excuse my nails, they're gross. For you to be outside. Okay, third thing that I wish I knew before moving to New York City, which was how many people are like not in the city during the summer. And keep in mind, this is my experience, my lifestyle, my experience. So if it's different than yours, that's okay. People have different lives. But a lot of my friends in the city during the summertime, they travel a lot. And I guess this is like not just a New York thing. This could be like all over the city. But a lot of people will go to the suburbs. Like, maybe they'll get a summer house, or they'll get a beach house, or they're just gonna go travel a lot. So a lot of the times I'll hit up my friend and they'll be like, I'm not in town until this week and I'm only in New York City for this much of time, because I always thought that summertime was like the best time to be in New York City, so why not everyone be here? And that just like wasn't the case. So that was like one thing that was really shocking to me, and I do get FOMO. Like today I was asking my neighbor Joey, if you're watching this, hi, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the Hamptons for 2 months. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Can you like bring me along? Like, can someone bring me along? Because I went last year and it wasn't that fun. So maybe I just don't know how. I think you need to get a house. You can't just get a hotel. You need to get a house with a yard and everything and do the whole shebang. Okay, fourth thing that I didn't know before moving to New York City was how convenient it is to get to the beach, even though there isn't like a direct beach in New York City. Sure, there's like the river over here that you could probably put out a picnic tent and stuff, but actual beaches are going to be out in Rockaway, or if you want to go to like what's that one beach called? I mean, there's the Shore in Jersey, then there's the beaches in the Hamptons, and then there's Jones Beach. So if you want to go to Jones Beach, you can just take the train and the LIRR, I think that's what it is, and it will take you straight there. I usually take the subway to Penn Station, and then I pay for the train to get over there, but you can also get to the beach if you take a ferry. So if you live in Manhattan, there's actually ferries that will pick up at Wall Street or all around the island, and they'll take you to beaches nearby. The closest beach is Rockaway Beach. You can take a ferry there. Or I took a ferry with my friend to this like reserve park in Jersey when I first moved here, and that was really cool. But you need to make sure you bring all your beach stuff, because it's not like San Diego, California beaches, you guys. If you're a California audience, it's not going to be the same vibe. Like, the beach isn't as nice, but you're still in the water, and the Atlantic Ocean is actually warmer than the Pacific Ocean, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, last thing that I wish I knew about New York summers is how hot the ground gets during the summertime. So obviously it's really hot out during the summertime, but everything is cement basically in New York City. So make sure you get a really good pair of shoes. You're gonna find that you're gonna run through a ton of shoes living in New York City, because they're just, you know, you're walking a lot. So I bought these really cheap like knockoff Hermes shoes, sandals, and they were really thin when I first moved here, and I kind of regretted them. Everyone here basically wears Birkenstocks during the summertime, so I have like the rubber pool ones, but I kind of wish I got the cork ones. I really recommend Birkenstocks. I know a lot of girls think they're really gross. I actually think they're really cute, and platform sandals are kind of making a comeback. So I would get some Jesus shoes. You're gonna not regret it. They actually like embed into your shoe. This is not sponsored, and it like, I don't know, collects the sweat, and it definitely walks around really well. But those are the 5 things that I wish I knew before moving to New York City during the summertime. It's definitely a challenging season. I think some winter is actually easier because it's not so hot, but I definitely like some things about summertime. And if you haven't already, give this video a like, subscribe, do all the things, and stalk me on all the other social networks. Bye.